Mike, I gotta say something right quick. Yeah, keep booing me, baby. Keep booing me, I love it. I love it. Listen. People been booing me and doubting me since I started training. I love it. The more you boo me, the stronger I get, baby. I'm used to this. Y'all can't stop me. Keep it up, baby. Keep it up. Y'all can't stop me.
I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger, and I will work to maintain that position. You won't beat me.
I don't believe in talent. I'm here because I worked hard my whole life.
We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way.
Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
Man, I gave my soul to this game. There's nothing more I can give. Nothing. But I'm telling you, it goes by fast. And if you don't give it your all, you're going to regret it.
The odds of me getting attacked by a shark are about 1 in 4 million. The odds of me regretting not getting in the ocean, well, that's 1 in 1, brother. I know for a fact I'll be kicking myself all next week if I don't relax in the water at least once, man. Life is about taking risks, facing your fears, being scared, man. I ain't saying go do nothing dangerous, but ask that cutie out behind the coffee counter you're in love with, man. Move to the new city that you've been dreaming of. Take a risk. The odds of you regretting going for it are 1 in however many numbers. The odds of you regretting not going for it, that's 1 in 1, but it's gonna be 1 in 1 every time. You gotta go out and live your damn life, man.
You know, anything in life that you put your mind to, you can do. The world is your oyster. That's all I tell people. And I really have a grasp of that being that I nearly died. Only thing promised is death. So basically life is like a game. So you had to play the game the way you want to play it. You got to take advantage of this. And that doesn't mean for everybody to be a rapper, for everybody to be a producer. Do what you do to the fullest and live your life.
Everything is possible in your life when you believe. When you believe, everything is possible.
Let me leave you with some words from Muhammad Ali. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in a world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare.
Is that most people think that they put a little effort, they get a little success. They put a little more effort, they get a little more success. They put a little more effort, they get a little, it's not linear, folks. It happens like this. You work, nothing happens. You work, you watch some people fall off, nothing happens. It's hard, difficult, and lonely, you work, still nothing happens. And then for the people that persist and last the test of time, that overcome the adversity, that continue to do the personal development work and continue to put pressure and march forward under any and all circumstances, it happens like this. It's hockey stick growth. You just take off. And so if you are in this process, if you are in this long journey and it's hard, difficult, lonely, and challenging, please, 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 please know it was like that for all of us.
The bad days create the story that I'm one day going to tell myself about what I got through. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without the bad days, the story would be way more lame. There would be no glory in overcoming anything, because what did you overcome?
I never looked at things as problems. I look at them as opportunities. Maybe that's something I can say. You know, someone, but she did this, and I was, well, what an opportunity you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the world, you know, because they said this and CNN said that. Yeah, well, what an opportunity you have to make a difference, because you never know who's watching.
I'd like to let you in on a very important secret I learned when I was about your age, boy. You see, power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
I now see anything is possible, and that you could train for anything.
There's nothing you can't do. You can't be the best in the world at something, but you can be a lot better than you are at anything you want to put the time into learn. Whatever it is, you could do anything.
Listen, for now, put your head down and just work. Ignore the noise, ignore the distraction. Prove to yourself that you can really do. And then go show the rest of the world that you did.
It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind. Because this is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today.
And for many of you, this is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your opportunity. This is your place.
Everybody gets one chance to do something great. Most people never take the chance, either because they're too scared or they don't recognize it when it spits on their shoes. This is your big chance.
Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before. You're not a winner until you win again.
Let's go.
And again, and again. Nothing is enough. No one understands. And you never want it to stop.
A lot of people are afraid to even try hard because if you try hard and you fail, you feel like a failure. But the aspect of being a failure doesn't come from the success in the end. It comes from if you really quit on yourself, or if you don't put in the effort you know you can put in, and you're kind of holding back on your true potential. That's what I think you really deep down feel like a failure.
Well, I sat there for a while and I was like, man, no one's gonna come to help me. No one's gonna come to help me. It's me against me.
Time to train at that time. Set a time to go to sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. Don't tell yourself you need to do something and then don't do it. That's what I was talking about with Ariel. I knew in my head I was saying, get up at this time. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time. Don't eat this. I ate that. Don't drink that. I drank it. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
One thing important is that we all have these moments in time that either make you or break you, that can determine the rest of your life. The rest of your life can be determined by one simple decision. And I had a decision to make. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. There wasn't some inspirational quote. There wasn't nothing. It was me, myself, and it was freezing out here. I had to make a decision. The decision I make was to get up and keep on going. That one moment changed the rest of my life.
To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
People need to hear the story. This is an exciting story for people because there's a lot of people out there that feel trapped and they feel stuck and they feel like they can't do anything and this is who they are. You're a guy who felt that exact same way, but figured out how to not be that person and be a person that you would admire. What were the first steps? Like, you had some slips before, right? Because you quit because of the water thing. Right. But then when you went back the second time, you decided you're going to lose all that weight and you quit that job. Was it just straightforward from there? Or were there some days where you just failed and then you picked it back up again?
So my first run, when I decided to lose the weight, I was, like I said, 297. I was about 32% body fat. And my idea was to run 4 miles. For my first run, I didn't know how bad it's gonna fucking hurt me. I used to run before I was fat, and I was like, I can do this. I ran a 1/4 mile and walked home. I walked home and sat on my couch and cried. I went to my mom's house, who was about maybe 20 minutes down the road, and cried again in her couch, saying, man, I can't do this shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just got somebody pregnant. My life was just, I was making $1,000 a month. My rent was $810 a month, and my mind just kept fucking with me. And kept, you're not good enough, man. This isn't for you, man. These guys are best fuckers on the planet Earth. You're not that. And what it was, and it's kind of funny, I was obsessed with Rocky 1 in particular. And when I was a kid, I'd come home every day and I watched the fucking show Rocky. And I would fast forward with the little VHS tapes to round 14. Round 14 me up like nobody's business. Why? The song came on, right? So when I bought the pull-up record, I listened to the song for 17 hours. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And I'm able to visualize and dream like nobody's business. And I know that I can create a vision that many people can't. and I worked for it. So the vision I had was when Apollo Creed beat the shit out of Rocky, beat the shit out of him, he kept fighting. He was a dumb fighter, couldn't read, that was me. Couldn't read, couldn't write, just punchy, everything about him. And Rocky Apollo beat the shit out of him. He was in that corner, everybody was saying, stay the down. And him getting up, Apollo Creed raised his arms up in the air, turned around, thought he won the fight. He turns around and sees this guy getting up, and it was the face of Apollo Creed that changed my life. The face of Apollo Creed. It was like, just by that mother getting up, not winning, just by him getting up, Apollo Creed was champ, he was the best. Rocky had taken his soul, had literally taken his soul. His head goes down, he looks at him like, what the are you? I wanted to be that, not Rocky. I wanted to be the guy that people looked at. I don't care if you like me or didn't like, I don't care. But it said, this girl's gonna keep coming after whatever is in front of him. I wanted that. I wanted that worse than anything in the world.
There are winners, and there are losers, and there are people who have not discovered how to win.
Much harder, at least for me. I just try and face the thing that I'm avoiding and constantly ask myself, like, what is that thing that I'm trying not to look at? And then force myself to stare at it, because usually the thing that scares you the most is the thing that you need most to face to move forward.
So don't wait. Don't be afraid. If you're listening to this out there, don't be afraid. Just go. A hero dies once, a coward dies 1,000 times. Because this will be on your mind. I should go every day. You're thinking about this thing. Every day you feel this thing in your side, your neck, your back. I don't know if I should go. I don't want to go. No, it'll be okay. Oh, it comes and goes. Go.
Champions, let success be formed. If you have to talk about the success, guys, you cheapen the accomplishment altogether. The true champions are quiet. The critics of life, these fucking parasite society, has never seen the crowd from the field's view. They've also never taken a breath of air that's mixed with anxiety and pressure. They know no victory nor defeat, because they never put themselves at risk. They never shown up. They've never walked their talk. So therefore, we tell them to fuck themselves in their opinion. We don't care what they fucking say. All we care about are people that can perform. And those guys and girls, they don't need it.
You can't become the best version of yourself unless you're willing to neglect who you are today. The bad habits, the bad friendships, bad relationships, the bad ideas, the bad mindset. Because if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to become a person that's successful, if you want to develop a better physique, it will require sacrifice. And if you want to get to the next level, it'll cost you. There is a price to success.
Just stay focused, you understand? You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind straight on the prize. Don't let nothing get in between. You know what I'm saying? You gotta focus up. Fully focused. You gotta be fully focused. You can't let in between the way you and your goal. You gotta just do it. You gotta just do it.
Listen, getting successful, whatever you consider successful, if it's rich, whatever, it's not a magic trick. It's not God picks certain people he'll make rich and certain people he don't. He gives all of us as his children the power of choice. You have a say-so in that. You can decide to be rich, and with God's help, it's highly doable. But you first have to think it.
I tell the same thing to anybody, no matter what your field is. If you really want it that bad, you'll make it happen. You know, if you could put aside the distractions, the Instagram, TV, some charity event that there's gonna be girls there, and you're like, no, I'm gonna go to sleep early today, wake up and do what I gotta do. It just plans out over a period of time, I think. Comfortable with being uncomfortable.
I don't know how to start improving my life. Someone might say that. Then I would say, well, you're not aiming low enough. There's something you could do that you are regarding as trivial, that you could do, that you would do, that would result in an actual improvement. But it's not a big enough improvement for you, so you won't lower yourself enough to take the opportunity.
You gotta go, man. You just have to go. Never wait on the right time, because the right time ain't ever coming. All that, when we get my ducks lined up in the row, no, you won't. So there will always be an obstacle. So if you're waiting on the right time, you'll never make the move.
This is all about the quitting mind.
Your mind's getting softer. I do this every morning to prepare my mind for what life's gonna throw at me. A healthy body gives you a healthy mind. You gotta strengthen your mind, take control of that. So then when you get out in the real world and they f you up, you got protection.
The next day when you wake up, you do better. And then the next day you wake up, you do better. Next day you wake up, you do better.
But I want to be great, but I don't have greatness in me. So I had to create a motherfucker that was great.
It's 1 a.m. I'm going for my third workout. Do I want to go to the gym? Absolutely not. I'd rather, lay in my house and sit in the movie theater and watch movies. But, to be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
Fellas, we're broken. We need to change. And look, I know change can be scary. Most of the time, change is a good thing. I think that's what it's all about. Embracing change. Being brave. Doing whatever you have to so that everyone in your life can move forward theirs.
Remove your limiting beliefs, remove your self-doubt, remove your fear, and when you do, your life will become a masterpiece. Because you see, when the eye is unblocked, the result is sight. When the ear is unblocked, the result is hearing. And when your life is unblocked, the result is success. So many teachers and preachers are trying to tell you to add more things to your life. No. See, your puzzle comes together when you subtract the pieces that are blocking you, that are in your way. Every school teacher you ever had taught you many things, but they never taught you who you were.
Understanding that you're not here to be happy. You're here to live life. You're here to experience suffering. You're here to experience tribulation.
Yeah.
You're here to hurt. You're here to experience heartbreak, pain, joy, pleasure. Every single avenue, every single emotion. Why would you limit yourself from experiencing that? Why? Because you're scared? You're afraid? You don't know how it's going to work out? It doesn't feel good? Perfectly fine. But I've come to understand, I've come to realize that the beauty of life isn't in pursuing happiness.